Start it up. Load it up. Go. Row, row. So I may have went to bed late. Yeah. I may I may have woken up at a very far time into, like when you like go to bed and the sun's not out, and then you wake up and the sun's not really out anymore, and you're like, this isn't very good. I don't really like this. Yes, one of those days. All right, this is all sorted out. Yeah. Okay, we're sorted out. Everything is good. Oh, wait. Wait. Where the fuck did you go? Weren't you just there? There you are. You don't have anything. You should probably have something. Here, have a cucumber. And a potato. There you go. Alright, cool. Alright. Palace of Earth Spirits. It's in sepia tone, so that's how you know this happened prior. Did I leave them in the oven a bit too long? Oh well, everyone loves these cookies anyway. Wow, smells great. Koishi. Is that a pie? No, cookies. Yes, rose cookies. They've always been your favorite, Koishi. There are lots, so make sure you eat up. Oh, they're a little burnt, but the taste should be fine, so dig in. What? You know, sis, I can't read minds like you can. So use words I can hear, please. Right, of course. Sorry about that. What was I saying again? Anyway, there are lots, so eat up. Sorry. You're weird these days. All you do is apologize. Did someone say something mean to you? Are you feeling down? No, it's nothing. Nothing happened to me. What about you, Koishi? How have you been feeling lately? Is there anything bothering you? Nah, I'm fine. Every day is just so fun. No matter where I go, no one hates me, and I never have to think about bad stuff. I didn't mean... Oh, those are rose cookies, but aren't they a little burnt? Hey, Satori. I'm happy now. I want to keep living a fun life here with everyone. It's fun. Yeah, because you love me. And I love you too. I love everyone. Right? Both before and after she closed her eye, Koishi's always told me she loves me. Her words and appearance are both the same as before. There's no reason I should doubt them now, but I can't tell what she's really feeling. Do I even know what I'm feeling anymore? Wow. Heavy. Someone call Lily. Please. Call Lily. We're here. Still can't get over how fancy this mansion is. I don't see anyone else. Are they already inside? Welcome. This is early for you two. Well, they're bench warmers today. Surprisingly, everyone got here on time. So, what are you all doing outside then? You came out just to greet us? It's awfully crowded inside, so we came out here for some fresh air. Everyone else gathered and updated each other on their findings. Talking's over, so we're taking a break now. Wait, so Rainbow and Marissa are early, but everybody's done talking anyway? Jesus, what fucking time is it? Come on, have a little patience. That said, Rainbow did tell me about what happened. I hear you found Bishamoten's pagoda show. Yes, and from here on out, either Nazmin or I will have it on our person at all times. What if you don't equip it? The light it shines should also be usable in Danmaku battles. Good to hear. As for us, we met with Yuka, but didn't manage to obtain any new information. And we're told your group found a clue towards Koishi's whereabouts, Marissa. Well, at least someone's getting things done around here. You can brag about it after we've actually found her. Anyway, you aren't even the one who found the clue. Now, why don't we step inside for some tea, or... Ow? What's that racket? What are you doing, Ichiden? What do you do if that leaves a bump? Don't talk back to me. You were trying to mess with the Hida family records, weren't you? Come on, isn't it cheeky of her to be researching yokai? You get it, don't you, Minamitsu? Sorry, you're at fault here, Nui, but you need to chill too, Ichiden. Could you three take that somewhere else? Some of us are trying to eat here. That taiyaki looks yummy. Gimme. Hey, return that at once, fool. Your immaturity is showing, eldest daughter. Didn't you buy those for everybody anyway? Hey, it fell on the floor. It's mine now. It's even noisier than before. It happens. I don't mind. Excuse us, we're coming in. Looks like we're pretty much all here. Indeed, the only ones missing are Alice and Satori's group. I heard about it, but I never expected you to actually show up for this, Nue. Don't address me so casually, human. I'm not your friend. Still rude, I see. Did you not all hit her enough? Tenshi too, you said you'd be back to help, right? Right, and I expect you to be extremely grateful. I hadn't heard that Iku was coming, though. Did you become friends with this rabble when I wasn't looking? Well, let's just go with that. With Iku here, maybe you'll learn some manners. I don't like the sound of that, but I'll forgive you for it. Speaking of newcomers, I wonder if the other one's coming. What other one? The rookie everyone's placing their hopes on, the one who's guiding us to Koishi. Huh. If she can track Koishi even when she's hiding from our subconscious, she must be pretty skilled. What kind of oogly boogly boo? Well, surprised? Ow! You kicked me! What's the big idea? Rainbow, I understand your feelings, but you're hurting Kogasa. Sanai, you're not supposed to stand up for the yokai. You just exterminate him right away. Now do it. No exterminating Kogasa. She's the one who told us where Koishi is. Really? This droopy old umbrella? Don't worry, I'm super useful. Good grief. She's your informant? Master made a drug that could get the truth out of her if you want to use it. Now, it's such a rare umbrella, it'd be a shame to damage it through reckless handling. I don't know how you do things in Aante, but that's a bit... Stop hanging back and just come in. No one's going to bully you here. Really? You sure I won't be suddenly attacked by a rabid human? Oh, it's medicine. You came together. Oh, right, you said you were going to pick her up this morning. And you were so resistant to the idea before. Changed your mind? Of course not. I just came for the chance to see what it's like outside the Suzodon field. My goal is to kill all humans and free the suffering dolls. Yeah. Are we really bringing her along? No need to worry. Alice and I will be taking responsibility for keeping an eye on her. If you say so, we'll leave it to you then. Satori and her pets are the only ones not here yet. Wait, don't tell me she's never been to the surface ever since she moved to the underworld. Well, as long as they don't get found by a human who starts throwing rocks or something. Your worries are misplaced. Sorry we're late! Oh, you made it! Was that trip alright? I hadn't been to the surface for quite a while, but I had Orin to guide me. We were avoiding humans on the way, so it took a while to get here. It seems you had a difficult time. I wouldn't have minded coming to get you, you know. Thank you, but no thank you. You're all here because of our circumstances, after all. Anyway, is it true you've located Koishi? Of course it's true. You tell her, Kogasa. It's my turn, yay! What I've got for you will knock your socks off. I hear people see her north of the village, so we should have some luck if we go that way. That's everything I know, but I'm pretty sure I can wing it to guide them. Is that an accurate summary? Whoa, how'd you know? Satori can read minds. You shouldn't have held out so long. Is that the only lead you have? That's not much to go on. That said, it is a clue. Thank you, Kogasa. Yay, I was useful. If we find Koishi, we'll be sure to let you all know. Now then, I will be off. Wait, hold on. You're planning on going by yourselves? Of course, this has always been our problem, and our problem alone. We can't possibly impose on you any further. No need to be so reserved. We all came here because we wanted to help. Besides, if you don't know exactly where she is, then obviously it's better to have more people searching. Or what, do you have some secret plan to find her? Well... What was that noise? It came out from out front. Strange, what could that be? We're not expecting anyone else. I'm sensing more and more of them. They're facing outside the village. Even if this isn't an incident, I'm a bit worried. It's close by, so let's go take a peek real quick. The Judge of Paradise. Oh, it's this chapter. It's this one. Considering the noise, this must be the place. Look over by the gate, there's a whole crowd of people. Is there someone outside the village? It seems the bridge has been meticulously repaired. However, this is the main road to town. They should at least reinforce the barrier and triple check the bridge. Could you not lecture the bridge? We should be heading inside. I remember that voice. If I'm not mistaken, that's... Ugh. Oh dear. That was awfully unrefined of you, Lady Yukari. What could be the matter? Yoko, there's no doubt it's her, is there? Who could you be referring to? Kidding, kidding. I have a strong suspicion myself. What are you two whispering about over there? Ah, they found us. Good. Having them come to us saves some time. And everyone's already gathered up for us too. Guess we arrived just in time. There you go again, Komachi. There's simply no excuse for tardiness. Oh, it's Komachi. Looks like there's someone with her too. Never seen her before. Who's that short yet arrogant person? Hey, watch your mouth around her. That's none other than Eiki Shiki Yamazanadu. Eiki Shabadabadu? Yamazanadu. It's a managerial position in hell. It means judge of paradise. Lady Shiki is the Yama in charge of judging Gensokyo's dead. So you meet with her whenever you reincarnate? The world is hell, the meaning of life. You needn't mind my presence. I'm on vacation today, so I'm merely here to patrol Gensokyo. Huh. You're working on your day off. I can hardly believe it either, but that's what makes Lady Shiki so great. On her few days off, she goes around giving advice to help people get a favorable judgment in the afterlife. So that's why she's so popular in the human village. It sure beats dying and then immediately hearing, okay, go to hell. Well, I can understand the reasoning, but still. It's a splendid way of thinking. I fully support her. If you're here to visit the village, then by all means, you needn't mind us. Go ahead. I have no business in the village. I'm here to meet with all of you. Wait, us? Sorry, but we're kind of in the middle of something here. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, and she's not listening. Just think of it as a rare opportunity to speak with Lady Shiki. Of course you'd treat this as a learning activity. You're all clear to deploy. Head out. Sho has gained the pagoda loadout. Yeah, I know. I already equipped it. Alright, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Alright, give me a second here. So... These are all the characters I want to bring, but like... the problem is these two cost so much. These two cost so much, but I'm like I kind of want to throw them in there. I want to throw them in there, but like everybody else has probably got some good ass dialogue too, right? Everybody's got good dialogue. But who do I replace? Who gets the can? Akio has dialogue. Her having dialogue makes sense, actually. Ah, fuck. I just feel like, but they cost fucking 7 together. These, I could bench the characters from POFE since they already have dialogue that we've seen because it's POFE. But that would mean Medicine, Reisen, Sakuya, and Mistia. I'm thinking about it, alright? I'm thinking. I've always wanted to see these two talk to each other, you know? Shit. I need a 6.5. I need a 3.0 unit gone. And a 2.5 and a 3.5 unit gone. There's only one 3.0 unit, and that's Moko. Oh, okay. So to do wait, Tenshi's also a 3.0 unit. So Tenshi or Moko has to take a bench, and a 3.5 unit has to take a bench, which is Remy, Flan, or Ogu. Maybe we bench the characters from the actual game, so we're gonna do a little bit of a gamer move right now. Mistia. All right. Okay. All right. Wait a second. I can make a 2.5 unit available to see one more character. Bunny dance. Bring Parsi. I'm sure whatever Parsi has to say is gonna be fantastic. Cursed effigy. Perfect. Okay. All right. Perfect. Heavy scarlet fog. Good. Ellie's on her own. Ellie walks a lonely road. Alright. You know what? That works. Alright. Nazareth secret character in 9. True. Alright, I think this is probably fine. So we just benched everybody who's normally in POFE except for Rayson. So we should be fine. Some of this dialogue I've probably seen before, but some of it wasn't translated. So that's important. Okay, so we want to send the ones who can actually do something in water. Wow, fucking not you, that's for sure. Who's got rainbow shells? Anybody? You're water-based. Cherno has a water shell. Kagu has a water shell. Okay, so the water shell's on nobody important. Okay. Alright, you know what? Actually, what works here is putting Tenshi, because even though Remy is not good, Tenshi has the sword. How's Sho? Absolute Justice and Spear combo do well in water. Okay, you know what, Sho? You can go over there then. Ah. You can go over here. Ogu doesn't help. There's a lot of little fuckers down there is all. Rumia's fine. She's with Gussie. Moko and Kane definitely don't do anything in particular here. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. We can rock with this. That works. All right. Wait. Here. You can have the tea bag for this chapter since we're gonna be doing some silly business. All right. Go. Well, that certainly took a hard swerve, right when we were about to leave too. Learn to enjoy the moment. I never imagined an immortal like me would ever be able to meet the Yama. In that case, perhaps we could hold down the fort here. Good idea! We'll be taking a little break now. Hey, what are you talking about, you two? Actually, you've been acting strange since they showed up. Surely the less sagacious among us deserve a chance to receive her wisdom first. Sagacious, are we? And are we sure it's wise to be so rude to me when we haven't spoken for so long? I've already made time for this today, so we're going to have ourselves a nice long chat. So what business do you have with us that you're even willing to start a fight over? I've heard of your activities from Komachi. I must admit they interest me. You're a large group of both humans and yokai who face one incident after another. Your interweaving of various different fantasies embodies modern Gensokyo. You represent a new way of life. So in short, you're here to put that embodiment to the test. Exactly. I was also considering lending you my assistance for a time. Oh, really? Lady Shiki is wary of Makoto's movements too. She said she wanted to help as someone who watches over Gensokyo. This year is a critical juncture that occurs every 60 years. What happens now has incredible significance. Oh yes, so it does. What's so special about this year? All I'm getting out of this is that this is a fight we can't talk our way out of. Mind lending us a hand, Orin? Sure thing. Please step back, Miss Satori. No, Orin, she's not so simple an opponent as that. In which case, you're fighting too, Satori. Satori Komeiji came to the surface. Hello, it's been a long time. I plan to return to the underworld as soon as I finish my business here. Wow, Miss Satori, you're even friends with this know-it-all lady. It's kind of surprising. I mean, I get that you're both connected to old hell, but still. I even get to meet you again. Clearly coming here today was the right choice. Now I'll be testing the strength of Gensokyo's humans and yokai. Be lectured by Eiki at least 10 times. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. That'll be happening regardless. Alright, get up in the air, dummy. Third eye. Unit can use recollection to attack enemies with weapons that enemies have recently been attacked with. The weapon's base power and MP cost is the same as the original weapons. Mind Reader level 9. Automatically cast alert at the beginning of their turn. Increase action and evasion rate based on skill level. Predict level 1. P evade and terrifying hypnotism. Recollection gains 20% damage dealt. So use recollection P, recollection ranged, and then terrible souvenir. So you get a bonus damage. Cool, right? So she's got a tune, alert, focus, trust, triumph, and some other third thing. Alright, she's M. That's her assist attack. That's why she has that. Okay, sounds good. I do wish I could pair up with somebody, but... Dude, we got a bunch of fucking fairies in the water. Dude! They're swimming in the river. Eiki. Rod of Remorse. Used to cast Valor, Bullseye, and Alert. Usable once per stage. She has Wisdom. Okay. P all. Ignore size, ignore distance, guard, and Judge of Paradise. Accuracy rates of 50% and higher are set to 100, and accuracy rates below 50% are set to 0. This affects both units and enemies who attack her. Okay. Danmaku Judgment. Guilty or not guilty. So, Komachi actually has a spell card. Yeah. If Eiki is present on the map, unit deploys with plus 30 power and gains plus 2 power at the start of each turn. Alright, so yeah. So that's coin flip. You either hit or you don't. Alright, these fuckers block laser. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta activate... the Yuyiko... We gotta activate the Yuyiko power increase. Spirit, rally, item, potato, Yukari delivery service, or I'm taking your potato, I'm giving it to Yuyiko, rally, okay, taking your potato, Lily, giving it to Yuyiko. Alright. Good start, boys. Good start. Good start. Good start. Alright. Alright, alright. Hand of God. I like watching the power scroll up. What? I gave Newegg concert tickets. Okay. Alright. You're not in the water. You're not laser-based. The only 2 attacks are not laser-based. The one who can Danmaku probably should die first. Follow my lead. I think it's interesting, because I feel like I want Sanai to be front and center against the boss. But then I always want Raisin to move around the map, because her hit and run capabilities. But the thing about that is that with Sanai, she builds faith, which is her power meter, essentially, by competing in the map. She doesn't really build faith by being a backpack. Or at the very least, I don't think she builds much faith. So we're gonna move slowly but carefully here. So we don't have enough yet for that. Did I give you you have MP Saver, right? You do. Your items, clogs and horns. Do we have to vote? We have one. Oh god. We took we don't have Hina, we don't have Kwakama, and we took. So who's got to vote? Parsi and Orin have to vote. Okay, good. A little concerned there. Alright. Nazir and Pendulum does 0 damage. Can Nazarin do that? Can Nazarin... I guess he can do that if she's with Sho. Unless... Okay, no. So, Nazarin doesn't need the pagoda. Nazarin alone with the pagoda can probably do that, right? But she needs Sho to do it without the pagoda. I think that's how that works. But it's a laser move, so it doesn't do anything right now. I'm afraid it doesn't do anything right now. So let's just get... Going into battle with the pagoda, we have to proceed carefully, Nazarin. Speaking of which, do you remember where you put it, Master? Huh? As I recall... Good grief, it's the same as before. I know you've changed, so show me. If your intentions are true, then the pagoda should release its light. I don't have enough power for that, Nazarin. Of course, and you've been with me the whole time, Nazarin, so you should be able to draw it out too. Shine, pagoda, illuminate our path! Real theme time. Real theme time. She's a real character now. Shine, my pagoda! Stab. Damn! She killed her. That wasn't even a crit. I mean, that probably only killed her because of Rat Bite. But like, damn. That fucking killed her. Bang. Don't give up too soon. I will take you down. I like Tenshi's sword move. I mean, aside from the fact that it's just like a good move because it gets bonus damage, it's also just cool. All right, we're slowly inching our way. We're slowly inching our way towards the water, and that's where Murasa's gonna shine. And Nue. When Nue hits 120 power, which she should hit this turn, it'll activate Night Terrain for both of them, and they'll get an S rating for that. As long as we've got this barrier. Oh wait, Nue is at 141 power. Right, I gave her the concert ticket, so she was already at water level. So we're gonna put... Glub, glub, glub. So, yeah. Oh, I can't reach! Oh, no. Well, that reaches, at least. Yeah, that works. Okay. What's Kappa doing here? Ah, you found us! We were planning on secretly watching over the Sanpei fight that we left with Nitori. I blew that up already. Are we gonna have to deal with you whenever there's water? That's pretty shameless of you. Now, I love it in the water. Might as well make the most of this, right? And that means a fight. Well, you leave me no choice. I accept your challenge. Streamer, there's water on this map. You know what that means? Yup. Kappa. Why? Because it means Murasa gets reason for her S tier in water. Because you don't get her until the 4th game. There's not much water left. Oh, it feels so good to be able to do real damage to the Kappa. Normally, they take forever to kill because your weapon ratings don't do anything to them. Oh, right, that works in water. Holy shit, it hit me! You never sink my hopes. That is the first time that's hit me. Can I borrow a trust? Thanks, die. Alright. Let's get our... Damn, Moko, you can move. We're gonna keep Ellie near Satori. We don't need the protection yet. That evil eye is gonna create a wall, so I want him dead. I will want him dead. Pow, 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 pow. Oh! That's a bad miss. Okay, well, at least you dodged it. But... Ow. Lily, you're up. Hand beam, spring attack, or spring attack S? Spring attack. I'll start shooting. This is the power of spring. Lily, you didn't kill her. Lily, you didn't kill her. Gotcha. Springfield. Oh. Whoa, those movements. Is that really Lily? Doesn't she seem different? Something's different about her spring. Well, the snow's still melting. Interesting. This must be special fibers woven into the fabric of her clothes. As a result, her fighting style and moves have been modified. If my guess is correct, then even her 5 senses have been... Ah, come on! She's just being goofy in a weird way. Right, I just changed my clothes for a change of mood. I think you changed a bit too much for just that. I wonder what she'd think if she came back from the moon and saw you now. Daunt. Assault. Fury. She got some fucking skills, boys. Alright. Boo. 50% chance to hit. Okay. Scare people. Boo. Hold on. Hold on. Surprise! Good. Wow. It got him. Now he does 10% less damage. That does 30% less damage. Oh, you got Omega scared. Okay. Alright, well that wasn't really a move, but that's fine. Huh. Rumia can't hit. So many new faces. Home run! It's a surprise grand slam. More yokai who won't shut up following me around. She's a hard worker at heart though, not to mention she seems friendly enough. If you've got yokai being friendly with you, doesn't that mean you're losing your touch as a shrine maiden as well, Sanai? Oh, well I guess this means I miss Medicine dialogue, huh? Because Medicine would be as another character. Knew I might have dialogue then, based on this. You've got it backwards, you should be exterminating them. You kicked me! Sadism! Hey, eyes on the battle, people. At this rate, forget a home run. Aren't you gonna strike out? Right, right. Surprise, everyone. It's my Danmaku. Yeah, so Medicine probably has dialogue there, but... I'll go first. If you need to slip away, just let me know. It took the combined effort of 3 units to kill this fairy. Great. Okay. Hit people, die. Hit people, die. I can fight too. You can do a little more than fight. Maybe I should give the nuclear reactor back to her, since it was hers to begin with. Alright, yeah, the red evil eyes tend to put up really annoying Danmaku that just creates like a big square wall. Nice, nice, nice. So, yeah, Oren's got the skill that gives them better stats, but I gave Oku the skill that grants her more damage when her limiter releases. You need to beat 130 power to limit her release, though. Alright. Throw a water ball at him. Foosh. Chat, you ever feel like sometimes games, when you have a game with an expansive roster, do you feel like sometimes early game characters fall off too much? Or do you think it's a matter of just you becoming, like, new toy syndromed? Like, some early game characters are actually really good when you stick with them, but you get sick of them after hours, so you replace them with new things. And then you never really realize their full potential because you're constantly schwapping them out like that. The main spirit cannon is not going to do very much damage. Fuck it. Why not? Like, Lisa. Lisa gives you Terry Hints, who is a terrible character. Be grateful I'm helping. He's really bad, but when he reaches his final, like, skill, he's actually becomes really good. But it's like, you replace him so quickly because there's so many other instantly better characters than him that you have to put in the time for old Terry. 80% of archers. Early game archers, I feel like, are just there to introduce the mechanic. And then their stats are pretty, like, their stats are kind of lukewarm. Or their better stat is one that's not really that helpful. But then you get more min-maxed archers down the line because the game's like, hey, you know how to use these guys, so, like, here's a more offense-orientated one. Like, the game kind of wants to teach you about ranged units and being, like, smart about placement, and then they kind of assume you know how to do that, so then they give you actual, like, units with bows that are insane. There she goes. FE games, they tend to have units that you get that are really strong right out the gate to kind of help deal with tough situations. You know, the Jagans, they call them. They're the pre-promotes that fall off because their growths aren't that good, but they're helpful for getting the ball rolling. That kind of thing. Why are you fairies underwater? But you missed. It seems like it does kind of feel like early game units in general exist to teach the player certain mechanics, and then later game characters. How long has it been since I fought on the surface? Mr. Tori, I still think you should sit back and let us handle this. You needn't worry, my opponents can't hit me when I read their minds. And if it comes to it, I can always awaken their traumas for them. I see. So you use mental attacks. You read the memory of an attack your target received and force them to relive it as a hallucination. What an effective tactic. Naturally, that would work well on yokai, but it also affects spiritually strong humans. Trauma sleeps in the depths of your heart. I'll help you remember it. I'm good. No, leave me alone. Pokemon is another good example, yeah. There's early game Pokemon that stats-wise aren't that outstanding. But that's because there's, like, rarer Pokemon. Stronger Pokemon exist out there, right? But there are some good early game Pokemon. Maybe not so much for their stats in an immediate playthrough, but their abilities in like competitive play. Like Staraptor is a solid Pokemon. Staraptor's not a super amazing Pokemon, but Staraptor is a very solid Pokemon that has a really good move pool, good ability, and like serviceable stats for a story playthrough. A Pokemon like Pidgeot, however, is not very good. Pidgeot is not a very good Pokemon. It's just kind of like... It's like balanced, but below average balanced. So it doesn't do a whole lot. But it does take a while to get. But your starter's going to get to the... Okay. Your starter is going to be fully evolved at the same time Pidgeot is. But then the discrepancy between Pidgeot and your starter is going to be very noticeable. And bug types, which we know for a fact that bug types are designed specifically for teaching the player about evolution as a mechanic. Because pretty much every single bug type falls off. They're not good Pokemon. But they're meant to be, they're kind of meant, I don't want to say they're Jagans. You know, like that seems like a really not correct comparison to call them Jagans. Because they're not that good at all. But you get a fully evolved Pokemon pretty early in the game, and they are very helpful while your other Pokemon aren't fully evolved. But the further in the game you go, the quicker their fall off becomes. Yeah, machine guns. They do fall off, but they also are annoying to like level up. But the thing is, you get to level them up at a part of the game where leveling them up is like not really that big of a deal, and the level they have to hit to actually like fully evolve is very, very small. So you get a fully evolved Pokemon to play with and learn, and then you kind of tell them to, you know, you tell them to kick rocks. There we go. Low Kicks is good in the sense that it has very good structure and ability and move pool. It obviously has serviceable stats, but if there's anything you know about competitive is that stats don't make or break a Pokemon all the time. If a Pokemon has a really good combination of utility, then they will be useful even if their stats aren't exactly great. Low Kicks, okay. Low Kicks in competitive is actually very, very good because it has the ability Tinted Lens. If you don't know what Tinted Lens does, it basically nullifies not very effective damage. It doesn't really do the same for ×4 ineffective, but it makes it so essentially a not very effective hit is at least neutral. And Low Kicks learns moves like Knock Off, Sucker Punch, First Impression, and U-Turn. These are all stab boosted moves, all very good utility moves, very high power. So Low Kicks can be a very, very effective hit and runner with priority. With priority to work around its like not amazing speed stat, but Tinted Lens makes it so it's hard to come in and resist it. So it's a really good hit and runner. It's not so good that it's like undefeatable, but it has a lot of traits to it that make it a very effective Pokemon. Does that mean it's good in a story playthrough? It's probably fine enough. But that's what's neat about competitive, right? What's neat about competitive is when you really like look at what a Pokemon's capable of doing. And sometimes what a Pokemon is capable of doing is only really important because what it does to other Pokemon that are good, right? Like Galarian Weezing. So this is Komachi's boss she's always talking about. She's every bit as nitpicky as Komachi described. Shh! It's amazing that she could even talk to Miss Yukari, Miss Yiko like that! If only it were merely words. Anyone who lives in Gensokyo long enough will eventually find themselves in her care. Not even Satori has managed to avoid her. Oh yeah, that came up earlier. Lily, did you take your hat off? We're not close. She simply showed up when I was in task with managing the ruins of Blazing Hell. I was introduced to the Komeiji sisters through Yukari Yakumo. Your sister isn't with you today. I note. Is she in good health? Was she able to find peace in the underworld? Lady Shiki, that's kind of a sensitive topic. If she's coming to the surface, then surely things have gotten better for them. I appreciate your concern. We're both doing well, thank you. More importantly, you wished to speak with the surface dwellers, didn't you? Don't mind me. So, Galarian Weezing is a Pokemon that is not that spectacular at a glance, but it has an invaluable ability to to clear hazards against Goldengo. And that is kind of that's the kind of reason that people have to try characters, right? So be like, oh, this character actually has a novel, like, engagement with this character. But when they start kind of using them like that, they realize, hey, wait a minute, this character actually has a little more going on than just that. And they'll use them for more and more stuff. Can we purple mirror? Oh, we can. I want to purple mirror someone. Man, this Danmaku is thick. Hold on. Let's fuck up this blue fairy. Oh my god, no, you can't move. You're stuck. Change. Type G, type B. We're type R right now. You know what? Fuck it. Let's purple mirror. Okay. Is that gonna kill? I hope so. Okay, alright. Ow, ugh, damn it, Ichiden, that really hit me full force. Would you like me to rub this ointment I got from Adam when we finished here? Yeah, thanks, Minamitsu. Wait, why would that even work on Yokai? Is this really the same Nue? It's like she's a different person. It's more like she's finally back to her old self. She must have made a lot of breakthroughs. The way things are now, I can be with whoever I want and do whatever I feel like, right? Then I can be myself again. UFO romance in the sky. Let's finish them off together. Let's play with this mirror. Come on. Too new! Will you see your future beloved, or will it be the Reaper? Whoa. Wow. I can't believe our inventions failed. Okay. We gotta, like, crush some bees, it seems. Oh, this asshole. Greatest treasure. we're gonna fuck up that fairy. Okay. Recollection doesn't work. Terrible souvenir. Pew. Eyeball laser. Pew. I see. So that was your intent. As long as you're careful about their placement, it's pretty fucking hard to hit. I can't move! Impassable. Minus 10.5. Who's blocking me? Oh, bitch, I passed it. Spring attack S. Go, Lily. This is it. It's the power of spring! Whee! She did it. Oh shit. Oh shit, Dai got prayer. Dai got prayer, Dai got prayer. That's pretty good, actually. Dude, there's so much fucking Danmaku in the way. Ah! Throw papers at this guy. If you run past Komachi without beating her up, she instantly procs her spell card with special dialogue. So, does that mean she's not gonna move? Oh, she's the one who cast that. That's why. She's blocking the bridge. So that's... Okay, so I can just come up on the shore around her. And she'd be like, hey, what the fuck? Well, I gotta be careful of that, because... Wait, does Komachi have dialogue in this map? Or is it like... generic dialogue, where she just kind of speaks? Alright, move the boat in. Fuck this bee. Oh no, it's alive. Okay, well I just need to make sure that all my units are close enough to trigger it. But, yeah. Really is a superb artifact. Dude, there's bugs in my goddamn way. I wanna fuck up this bee. With greatest treasures. Alright, support can fire a gun. Go! Time to press the offensive. If I work with Nazarene, there's nobody we can't beat. Master, let's use the pagoda! Yes, I believe I put it right here. There it is. Let me borrow it. Swirl Esoterica of Makai. This is quite a view, isn't it? Sparkly. B. Just be yourself. Amulet or gun. One of these has got to hit this thing. Would you believe it's really hard to hit a bee? How do you swat a bee? You shoot it with a gun. It's a pretty good shot. That thing's Danmaku field only extends adjacent to itself. Like, what was even the point? Who cares? It's Tenshi time. Go! I'm going to absolutely wreck you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Vampire Claw assist us a lot. Full power mode engaged. Okay, let me see. Sure. Fire gun. Good. There's still those blue fairies hanging out by the water. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how to approach those right now, especially since that bridge has divided us. So now Lily, Ellie, and Satori are stuck in the middle of the bridge. They're gonna have to go around the long way. Oh, you can't even move. I'm sending the girls. I'm sending the girls. Let me have a go too. Damn, man. Alice is interesting because she doesn't really have any skills that buff her raw damage output. She has Triumph, which I guess counts. But then she has stuff that's like, she has crit boosting skills. She's got crit boosting skills. Alright, I'm killing this goddamn bee. Bug. So her crits do so much more damage, and she has a high chance of them. I don't think there's any other character that really works like her. I mean, there are characters that have Triumph, obviously, but I don't think there's any real character that has such a benefit to, crits and such a high crit rate. Look at that. That crit killed that thing. That's absurd. 2 levels. Green-Eye Jealousy skill. Oh, you only have 4 unique skills. Reduce the SP cost of pressure to 30. Sounds good if she's a support unit. Oh, everybody liked that kill. Everybody liked that kill. Well, I mean, it's not that much of a reduction, I suppose. Alright. Yukari, can you fight? Can you fight? Are you a fighter? Yuyuko ain't. Can you fucking hit her? Ah, whatever. Oogly boogly boo. I got you, right? I totally got you. I got you so hard you want to quit the game. Alright, go on, get some rest. I'll surprise you even harder next time. Bye-bye. I've seen gifs of getting scared into quitting games. It usually results with a fist-shaped hole through a monitor. Streamer, what are you doing? I'm hitting the wrong button. That's what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Fire the spirit cannon. Sure, why not? Doesn't do very much, but it doesn't have to do very much. As long as we've got this barrier. Get the ship in position now. Fire a big gun. No! Impossible! Bacana. Oh. Return inanimateness. Sounds good to me. Sometimes you're given so many options that some of them just never really see any use. Ow! But more options is good. Better than less options. I don't really fuck with the skills that increase your stats with lower HP. Mainly because that, well, the only one that I really think of that matters would be, oh shit, the ones for defensive units. Otherwise, I prefer to keep my units as healthy as possible. That Kappa just fucking died. Dead. Well, that's fine. Alice won't die. I'm gonna do this! I can keep this up. You only get 2 of them. Can't let you do all the work. $5969. I think this actually does that much, if it crits. Well, if it crit, it did. Damn, Alice just grew 3 levels. And, like... I just gotta see Hand Beam now. Hand Beam can't be all that great. Never stop moving. Huh, okay. Keep dodging, Lily. Keep dodging. $85. You know what? Fuck it. If you're gonna attack me from over there, then I'll hit you with the move. Even I can probably beat this one. Go, rat, go. Let's use the pagoda. There it is. Let me borrow it. I like that she puts it on her head. Huh. Pew. There's still 2 moves for show. Radiant Treasure Gun and Absolute Justice, which we'll use to kill that one. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't you think that Shanghai Doll seems a little bit unnecessary? Yeah, but we can afford to do at least one, so fuck it, why not? We can afford one. Oh, yeah. Laser beam. Do it. Man, that does a lot. Overkill, I know, but the options were kind of limited in what I could do here. Omega Death. Alright. Nightmare of Heian-kyo. Yeah, okay, why not? Oh, this is just New A's theme now, huh? Her spooky theme's gone. What are you doing underwater? Don't think you can run. Let's finish them off together. Rejoice! The great New Age shall grace you with her presence. Laser beams. Let's begin. The power taught the capital the meaning of fear. Oh shit! People back then actually had guts. Oh! Wait, she's carpet bombing! But it's too late for you. She just fucking carpet bombed. Wow. That was so powerful, it didn't even have time to register, like, words. Like, there's no sound effect for the level up bar. I'm not just some random fairy, you know. No, of course not. Oh, am I too strong for you? What a shame. As you sow, so shall you reap. En garde. Oh, extend procced. That's great, except she didn't have any SP to gain. Not that it mattered, her SP is not support orientated anymore, so. You know what? Fuck that B up. Fuck that B up. He deserves it. Could you imagine if the boat went down by getting tackled by a bee? We're hit! Hit the ammo depot. If you hit a critical on the ammo depot, the boat will go down. But it uses Buddhist energy. How do you hit it? Oh. That's not for me to figure out. That's for the enemy to figure out. Isn't that beautiful? 1 SP at a time. Oh, finally! Finally! Why does she have such a... Oh, it's because she's massive. She has a 0.3 modifier on this enemy because she's a massive lady. Great. Well, whatever. Whatever. You got hit by that, Yukari. You took damage from a bee. It's only fair for me to get an attack. Don't want to leave it all up to you. There's a coin toss whether or not that hits. Yeah. Now, you gotta admit, that bee is pretty smart to dodge out of the way like that. Hey, 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 what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here, Alice? Don't tell me there's a chance you'll die to a bee. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Just be yourself. Alright, show me what you got. Oh no! How could you betray us, Komachi? I never took you for a Shinigami who prioritized work over your friends. I'm positively shocked. Come on, what's with that terrible acting? But still, I'd rather you do this than get caught slacking off. What's this about slacking off? Ah, she's got hell's own ears! Must be tough for you, but no holding anything back. Fine with me, I'm sure you could all learn a thing or two from Lady Shiki's lectures anyway. Let the Sanzu Fairy be the opening act. It's all a matter how you use the tool. Ah! If you think that's enough, you're dead wrong. Okay. So, I'm not sure necessarily range -1. I'm not sure if, like, that, what exactly is going on with Komachi. I'm gonna go around her, obviously. So we've seen red UFO of rage. Go green. Green UFO of justice. Sure. Sure, let's see the green UFO of justice. Show me your fear. Alright, gang, you're up. It's the flying glorps. Yeah, I saw this coming. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, and now we slowly approach the bastards in the water. There we go. You can be underwater if you want. I'm just gonna keep throwing things at you. Did you know in the hit game Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, when you go underwater and you charge your key charges slower? This is a subtle nod to the creation of Water Vegeta, a form of Vegeta that is in every way, shape, and form Vegeta, but within water. Really, streamer? Yeah. Really? Isn't that kind of insane? I'm gonna borrow your faith! Thanks, Orin. Throw amulets. I can read your mind. Oh shit, I'm green now! You can do any move you want. Even without reading your mind, I can. But you have the mind read ability on. Hand beam! Hand beam! Hand beam! Pew 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 pew! Good job, Lily. This is the last time you will ever see Lily Black, just so you know. She's not especially good a unit. Alright, let's see. The bugs are calling. You have Excel? Oh my god, you do! You do have Excel. I get to pair up with someone. Huzzah! Bacana. Excelente. Oh, she got 2 SP for that level up. That's pretty good. Okay, alright, alright. It's just kind of unfortunate. 89%? 80-fucking-9%. You might miss. Please consider not missing. Please. Could you handle the rest, Yukari? You mean handle the whole thing, right? Oh shit, she actually hit her. Yukari, doesn't this seem a little ridiculous? It's a B. Yeah, but like it's annoying. You gotta do what you gotta do. Not even a level up. Mailing, you are cordially invited to punch that bee. You're not beating me. Goodbye. The bees are giving some crazy XP, huh? Dive? Yeah, fuck it, why not? If you can kill that bee, Oku, kill that bee. Oh, I didn't release her limiter. I should probably do that. Okay, that's 1 hit. Damn, alright. Be me, me be. Very good. Alright, now we can start moving towards. So we gotta walk around Komachi. Somebody could still move it, I don't know who it was. You have a C in water. Whatever. Does anybody know what tile I have to walk on before Komachi's like, hey, what the fuck? Because I don't want to have to like trigger that super late into a turn. Gun. 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 1337. Leech shot, baby. Hi. Radiant treasure gun? Sure. Wait, doesn't that have terrible properties in water? Yeah, it does. We'll have to save that. We'll have to save that. Forward! Stay alert, master. They have cucumbers. 801. We're just gonna use 4 MP. Alright. Wow. Wow. Lily, I don't think you should get in the way of that attack, but... Sure, why not? Defend Ellie! Fall back. Thanks, Lily. Bunch of cowards! There's a 1% chance you hit me, but I can shoot you. So I'm gonna shoot you. Oof, better be careful here. How about this? Now, you want to talk about dodge tank characters? Look at this lassie. Right here. What can Reimu do, huh? What does Reimu do that Satori can't do? Reimu doesn't auto-cast alert on herself, that's for sure. Woo? I guess we can afford to woo. Woo is one of those awkward moves that has, like, good range, but it costs MP that I don't want to use because I want MP for, like, better moves. So it just kind of, like, it kind of chunks into your reserve. You know what I mean? Yomo's gonna move like that as well. Yomo has that 5 Deva slash move that has range, but it's like, I don't want to use it because it costs 1 billion MP when I can just approach next turn and then fucking slash the shit out of them and do like 3,000 more damage. Taste of death. Okay. Is Komachi better as an enemy than a player unit? She does have 36,000 HP. That's a pretty good number to have. Okay, let's see. So I can't use this, but I can use this. Well, let's fuck up this guy right in front of me. Nazrin, can you hit him with a scan? Just to guarantee some damage here. Absolute justice. Yes. I'm prepared to take you down with me. No more time for talking. This power is unquestionable. Unbreakable. Absolute justice. Ow. That was a good fight. What is justice if not getting deep fried by a fucking orbital space laser? Reach for the sky, mister. Alright, change into blue. Blue UFO invasion of grief. Show them grief. Line them up. Activate grief formation. Okay, so I've now effectively seen all of Nue's moves. Level 60. Wow. 59, 59, 59, 60. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that... we'll do this. And then Sanai will be able to come in and finish up. Because Vampire Claws is going to do not much. Fucking Kappa in the water. Fucking Kappa. Oh my god, that did 207 with a crit! Good. Quit! Hardly even worth my time. That move only works if you're in the water. FFSA. Underwater only. Do you think there would be some kind of like thing in there to make sure that it checks whether or not you're in the water? Slap her. Slap her and kill her. I feel like slapping somebody with a gohei would be kind of tough underwater, you know? I mean, it's still not gonna kill because it barely does any damage. But like, everything else I had didn't work. Ow. Ow. That cost faith, you bastard. Okay. Oh wait, the boat can move. Oh, the boat can't do anything though. Okay, so we're in this awkward position right now where like Lily and Ellie and Satori are just kind of like on the bridge. What do I do about this? Maybe as soon as I touch the shore. Fly me. I think as soon as I touch the shore, Komachi will probably, like, get angry at me. Okay, I might be on the shore with that. Wait, did Mailing not attack? I think I turned her off by accident. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're gonna be very careful about our placement here, that's all. We're gonna go around her, but then we gotta beat her up. Because we need to capture the spout card. Hey, we can reach her with that. You're fine, Lily. Are you taking a break? Good idea. Proper rest is important for your health. How about a little sugar boost? Hold on, I'll have the cutest bees of the hive drop some honey into your mouth. What's wrong? You don't like honey? Anyway, come back when you can. Okay. It's the thought that counts. Go ahead. Make my day. Make my fucking day. Olay. Shrine Maiden level 8. Gain the final max god skill. Faith gauge maximum increased to 200% when it reaches max. The unit receives modifications equal to or greater than those of max god. How the fuck do you get that? How do you reach that? How do you reach final max god? How strong is that? That's a good question, actually. How strong is that? 200% faith to become Omega strong. Realistically, how do you hit that? I don't understand how you hit that. Because when she blocks attacks with her spirit barrier, she automatically loses faith. Now, if you could keep casting Miracle, then you could build it up. But then what happens? Does she play like a fucking new theme? Where she had 200 faith and like scream that she's on fire? Uh-oh. Oh, right. So Eiki's ability is, it either hits or it doesn't. I've been looking forward to this meeting. I can't believe we're fighting the Yama. This year is the 60-year juncture. Perhaps this was inevitable. You brought that up before. What's so special about this year? You don't know, Hakude Shrine Maiden, then allow me to explain. 60 years. That's when countless cycles of samsara align, all of creation momentarily becomes one. Across all of existence, journeys come to an end and new ones begin. An ending and a new beginning, huh? Now that you mention it, it's been exactly 120 years since then. So what's this juncture all about then? You're not exactly making this clear. You mustn't rush to understand it. Simply keeping it in mind will suffice. Right now, I simply want to test for myself the Gensokyo that's approaching this moment. So we're fighting. Good. Simple and easy to understand. This is the only method by which I may know you. The accumulated karma and the interwoven fantasies. Where will this lead? This is your fate of 60 years, and I will be your judge. I have some words for you. Be purified by this light. Moko, you're being too rash. I forgot to take Kane off support defense for that. Holy shit! Ow. Can't believe I couldn't find a way to counterattack. She does have a range -1. Hey, you can't just ignore me and cross the river. I won't just sit here and let you girls pass without paying the toll. Oh no, but I don't have any money. I already used up all my allowance Miss Ron gave me. I don't need your earthly money. Here, you're worth the weight of your virtues. Those who are deemed unloved in life may never be able to cross to Higan. If we can't know how much we're worth until we die, what's the point in trying? Right? That's why I'm showing you here and now. I'll be appraising you. What's the price of your life? Death's price. Price of life. Oh, she's gonna, like, Omega kill me. Yeah, go for it. Got a seat reserved for you on the Sanzu. Let's measure the value of your life. Now, how much is your fee? That doesn't really work on Moko. Like, at all. Yeah, that move realistically should never work on Moko. That was an 85% chance to hit. Reverse distance. When unit is within 7 spaces of an enemy, damage dealt and accuracy rates are reduced the closer the enemy is. So we want to hit her from range. Well, I gotta beat her up. And right on there with Komachi. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I can eat her! I can eat her! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna borrow a scan. No. I don't remember if I just saved. Damn, that shit, like... Her spell card covers everywhere. She only did that because Eiki attacked me first. Okay. There we go. I want Moko to explode to this move. I want her to explode to this move. Ay. We'll get her. How about you give it a real try? I can't get close enough. This has a 91% chance to hit me. It's raining cash. There you go. Money. She ain't got much else to say, huh? But she came back. Alright. Grants Excel, Bullseye, and Valor. So I can, under the umbrella, share the effect of spirit commands of both the lead and the rear. How do I use it? How How do I use it? There's no proc to use her unique skill. So, huh. Well, we can save that for Eiki anyway, but 43, huh? Yeah, it's fine. Excel already casts for both, so that didn't use it up. I mean, we can see that anyway. You smell like death. You smell like damp wood. Looks like I've got to get a bit more serious about this. Let's have the time of your life. How much does Ruma cost? I had a feeling. Would Reimu dodge? Reimu would not dodge. She's got Prevail and Predict. That's about it. Alert would cost 30 over cents. I'd rather take the hit. I'd rather take the hit. Alrighty. Seems kind of pointless when I can already hit her, right? I will crush you. Fire. We're working on it, alright? We're working. Haven't dropped a spell card yet. Don't plan on it either. You know, I find it kind of impressive that there's no real, like, there's never been any form of intended, like, interaction between this character and Jun. I don't know, it just always made sense to me. This character literally throws around money as part of her, like, repertoire. Like, and, like, you know, like, Jun's there. And that's like, there's money there. You see what I'm getting at? Artful Sacrifice. I'd rather you not hit me. I'll take point, you follow up. Get motivated. It's like I've got to get more serious about this. Let yourself get caught up in money and it's all over. See what I mean though? Like, she has so much money that she just throws it around. She just throws it around as part of her attacks. And, like, you know, I bet Reimu would enjoy that attack. I bet Reimu would be like, oh, man, oh, Komanchi, you got me. Ah, shit, you're so powerful, you're so strong. Like, yeah, alright. Alrighty. Let's get out of here, shall we? We gotta approach this son of a bitch. Sho can't move right now, but that's fine. Change back to normal type. Oh, I took your item by accident. Oh, I forgot. I just should've... I think I was supposed to give you a shell so you're better in water. I noticed you don't have any of your Danmaku abilities anymore. I suppose that's fine. Alright, that's fine. Money! Move aside, Minamitsu. Vanish. A whirlpool would be very effective if your opponent was already in the water. Is this gonna kill? I actually don't think so. You're not an impossible foe. I can still win. This might not kill. Oh. Oh, barely. That one had a Danmaku field up too, so that's good. Retrieve? No, we're good. We're gonna inch. We're gonna inch the team closer. Alright. Limiter removal. Okay, alright. You don't have alert, do you? You don't, but you have persist, which is just as good. Uncontainable nuclear reaction dive. You don't heal, do you? No, you're fine. Do it! Now that we have this, the ultimate energy. Take him out, Oku. Time to let brute force do the talking. See, the cool part about Oku is while she does have the ability to produce projectiles the size of the sun, she also has the ability to do this. Where she sets herself on fire and then tackles you, and then picks you up into the atmosphere and then puts you into the ground. So yeah, she can be physical or special. A mixed attacker. Guess it's time for me to pay the piper soon too. Nothing quite beats the raw energy of punching someone really hard. You know? Magical energy beams. It's kind of a super good dodge right there. Yeah, actually it was, Utso. The odds of you dodging that were extremely stacked out of your favor. But now you got around that, so that's pretty impressive. No counter. Kane, back up. Hold up. Let me take this, Kane. Let me take this. If I get hit by that, I get another power boost. Aw, come on, Moko. Moko should have a spirit that makes it so she's guaranteed to get hit. That would be very helpful. Now, speaking of guaranteed to get hit. There we go. A Horion. You know your sins, I trust. Well, I've got a pretty good guess. Regardless of your circumstances, you bear the karma having killed people and become immortal. Yet you spend long years shunning the company of humans and hating another. Indeed, you are a little too selfish. Get ready for this. This is very classic. The ellipses is an extremely common response to Eiki after she says something like that. You can't change your past, but that's exactly why what you do from here on is even more important. If you wish to change, then you'll need to make the proper effort. In order to ensure this, take today's judgment to heart. Danzai. Ah, a familiar feeling. She's dead. But she came back. No, 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 no. Moko, you have one more recovery, right? I think you do. I'm pretty sure you have one more recovery. So you can afford to die one more time. Alright, let's speed up the fucking money beam a little bit here, Komachi. Damn it. You were supposed to die. I think she has one more resurrection in her. 2! She has 2 more! All her stats are at a plus 10. Alright, who's killing Komachi? You know what? You know what? I think it's you. I think you fucking earned this. I think you've earned this. Bless. Kozuzu, I'm borrowing your bless. Cheer. Die, I'm borrowing your cheer. Times 2 PP. Thanks, Die. Here, eat some cucumbers. And a potato. Very good. Alright. 0.34. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna figure out how to hurt you. 0.38, 0.25. Arguably the worst possible combination of moves here. I understand that, but, like, you know, it's fine. Would a full power Wu do more? 0.47. Maybe we just fucking, like, overkill into her. With double valor. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let us ensure... Let us ensure that your ass is dead. I'm going to absolutely ensure that you are dead. I'm not taking any chances. Die. Go down in the history of combustion. We'll burn together. That was a lot of stall time you did there, Kane. You doink. So that did about half. That did about half. That's a lot of damage reduction she has. It's not over yet. You too will turn red. Radical. Ah, heck, you got me. Level 60. Sacrifice. Our imperishable skill. When unit activates resurrection, she also recovers 25 MP and SP. Also sets unit resurrection count to 2. Okay. Brain of Steel. Headbutt and Ultra Headbutt gain 400 plus attack and plus 2 range. That sounds really good, but I'm pretty sure Meddler is stronger overall with when with Moko. Oof! Who kicked me while I was down? Sorry, habit. I'm used to fighting off Shinigami. So I guess life is priceless or something. My bad, Lady Shiki. They forced their way through. No matter, you did what you could. Why don't you stand back and observe for now? Ugh, observe? Guess I won't be having that drink then. Aren't you off duty? The perils of accompanying your boss on a day off. But if she invited you at all, she must appreciate you, right? Not exactly. As a subordinate, I've had mixed feelings about that. Still, I got a good picture out of this. Next stop, the Yama. Alright, so now it's just me. It's just me and her friend. This blue fairy. And then we're gonna farm dialogue. And you know that Eiki's gonna have some good-ass dialogue. She's also got 3 spell cards, and we're approaching the 2-hour mark. Yeah. Wait, are you gonna kill this fairy? Oh, you are. Not. Oh, okay. The attack ended there. I thought she was gonna swing again. I'll blow you away. Good. 59, 59, 60, 58, 59, 59. Fire the machine guns. Uh-oh, I gotta hold on to something. Machine guns full auto. Fairy down. 39, 39. Excellent. Let's keep that shit rolling. Go, go, go. Do you have Excel? You do. All right, you're Lily. You can't heal. That's better. Gain the Go For It skill level 3. Plus 25 to all stats. That would be kind of insane on a character not named Iose. Just so you know. Alright. I need to be pretty close to her, as you can no doubt imagine. You smell like... you. Anybody have guts you can borrow? Probably not. No, Mailing's here, so you should have guts. What's guts? There's sacrifice, yeah. So Moko has sacrifice now. Takes 80. 80, huh? Not worth it. I'll borrow Orin's Faith. Alright. Goo. Alright, boys, we're in range. Welcome to the Yaki Sister traditional autumn word chain. Since we're in spring, we should make it a spring-themed word chain. How about, see you next fall? Oh, okay. No counter. Uh-oh. Well, Ellie will get in there. I never thought I would be talking to the Yama. I visit Gensokyo often. Perhaps we just haven't met. More importantly, indeed, you're a bit too timid. But that's... well, times get rough. When times get tough, tears cannot be all you have to offer, I trust. If you succumb to your weakness, you won't be able to help anyone. Even if you're a fairy, repent here and now. I have some words for you. Okay. You won't die. I'll protect you. Damn, I'm cool. You got a ways to go, kiddo. I can't reach them. What should I do? Alright, boys. So we actually need to engage in combat here for the bonus. We can't just reset everything. So let's start easy enough. The fucking ship can't reach. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're the shop owner from the Forest of Magic. So even the Yama's heard of my humble shop. A half yokai who studied under a human in the past. That's more than enough to draw my attention. You run a shop to maintain your independence, but appears you aren't driven by profits. Goodness, that's embarrassing to hear. I just can't stand to part with my precious items. To do business is to exchange value. To abandon that duty to satisfy your own greed implies your shop is no shop at all. Indeed, you're a bit too absorbed in your own world. I can't argue with that. If you're aware, then this is an excellent opportunity for you. Endure my Danmaku judgment and breathe new life into your shop. Are we gonna fight more? It either hits or it doesn't. I hold this sort of behavior in contempt. One should know one's own sins. The light of judgment will be seared into your memory. You're probably fine. Huh, wasn't that like not a big deal? Yeah, let's keep on fighting. That seemed like a pretty big deal to me. We just need to get close enough to hit her. For like, everyone. Guaranteed to hit, huh? Miracle times 2 is 190. Sure. I never imagined I'd come face to face with the great Yama herself. That's understandable for someone who's come from the outside world. It's rare for a human to voluntarily pass into fantasy and acclimate to it. However, vestiges of when you moved linger strongly within you. Indeed, you're a little too stuck. I like to think I'm putting forth a proper effort to adjust against Okyo's standards. This isn't about values. The fear of losing the gods you believe in and the hope of moving to a new land. Those feelings still intertwine in your heart. If you are truly going to live in fantasy, you'll need to liberate your mentality itself. Now is the time to repent. How do you argue against this woman? I don't think you can. Holding back won't affect your sentence. Everyone is equal before the law in my eyes. Atone for your sins. Her ability is fascinating. The only numbers you will see on that hit rate are 100 or 0. Alright, that's another one down. Lily will die if that hits. Lily consents. Yes. It's almost spring, Yama! The fairy who announces spring. I have nothing but respect for your professionalism, but you are indeed too spring. Huh? Perhaps I wasn't very clear. You're too optimistic. I mean, I get that part, but allow me to finish. There's nothing wrong with getting excited over spring, but let my Danmaku judgment cool your head for today. What? Lily is omega confused. This is everything I've got. Burst open! Whee! Hey, we're making progress. It ain't great progress, but we're making it. I can't really reset until I get the bonus condition fulfilled. Never stop moving. Lily has dodged the guilty verdict. Okay, so Moko is done. Let's get Kane done and we can get her out of there. Matarasu and Kick. Sure. It's been quite a long time. I never imagined the Yama herself would grace us with her presence. I'm here on private business, so you needn't go out of your way to show such respect. More importantly, indeed, you're a bit too supportive of humans. I like to think I understand them, but as a half-beast, you stand between human and yokai. Your position should allow you to understand both perspectives. But by favoring one side over the other, you lose your impartiality. Thank you for letting me know. I see now to my shame just how limited my perspective is. That said, I do commend your lofty goal of teaching everyone, human and yokai alike. Keep that spirit within you. For now, I'll be testing your strength. Man, Kane was like, damn, you right. You right, I apologize for my discretion. But then other characters are like, man, this bitch just keep talking. Kick. Hit him with a light show. You've shown yourself to be quite capable. Stop right there. In the actual POFE, almost every character in the game responds with ellipses. There's like 2 or 3 of them that don't. I'm pretty sure Raisin doesn't. Raisin doesn't respond with ellipses. She has a panicked reaction to her judgment. And Komachi doesn't have ellipses. She has a reaction you'd expect from somebody who's aware of what this creature does. How many are left? 4 more. Over the rainbow. Still guaranteed to hit. Okay. Yeah, her unique skill, oh, there it is. Share the effect of Spirit Command with both the lead and rear unit. Oh, wait, I see. I see how it works now. You have to use it, and then it will give it to your partner. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's not next spirit used is granted for both. It's the Spirit Command you have active will transfer over to your partner. That's how it works. Okay, gotcha. Understand now. Anyway, I'm about to take damage. Whatever. I don't care if you're the Yama. I'm gonna surprise you. Frivolity will avail you not with me. But I'm not being frivolous. I'm trying to be menacing. As a yokai, you mustn't show weakness before a human so easily. Indeed, you fold a bit too easily. Yeah, because I'm an umbrella. You also bounce between extremes too much. Aw, really? What am I supposed to do then? I'll make it clear which attitude you should take in my presence. Hope you're okay fighting in the dark. Hope they don't see this one coming. I think she saw it coming. At least try making a slightly more credible attack. I did. I did try. Ow. Ow. Please stop. Alright. That should be fine. The Scarlet Devil's Gatekeeper. I've heard about your usual work habits. My usual... And what would that be? Indeed, your attitude towards your work is a little too lax. Yeah, that figures. Napping, chatting, practicing Tai Chi without honest work, all you're doing is coasting through life. But Komachi says taking things at your own pace is important. Komachi is still saying things like that. Dispense with the sophistry and listen to my lecture. For now, I'll hand down a harsh judgment. If only so, we don't keep talking in circles. I'll give what's left of you to Mailing. Deya. It ain't gonna hit, but I ain't cashing my spirits in right now. I'm in the middle of conversation. One should know one's own sins. The light of judgment, let it be seared into your memory. Bye. It's okay. I'll endure this no matter what. 2 more, I think, right? That ain't gonna count. Green Eye Monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green Eye Monster will work behind Show. But Green Eye Monster can't be done on the turn you move. Okay, alright, that's fine. Well, one of them will hit. That works. How long has it been since we last spoke, Yuko Sayoji? Yo, Moo! Lady Shiki is bullying me! I see you're the same as always, both you and Yukari Yakumo. But regardless, while you seem to be used to managing the Netherworld now, don't you think you've been coming to the living world too often? Your soul belongs to the Netherworld, you must never forget your role. How could I? But recently I'm getting curious. How long have I been in the Netherworld anyway? I see. While a ghost certainly needs to know its basis, it's hardly praiseworthy to take actions behind others' backs. Indeed, you're a little too sparing with your words. Those around you take things more seriously than you know. It's no different when they see you. Now repent before you become a lonely, wandering ghost. Damn. She actually shut her up. Seems I take it easy here, things might be worse later. Why not just leave this to me, Yuyiko? She actually managed to shut Yuyiko up there. I mean, you saw you saw their reaction to her in the beginning. The Yukari and Yuyiko's reaction to Eiki is one where they can't handle her. Nobody can handle her. She knows more than some characters would like. And the worst part is, like, for them, I suppose, is they're aware of it, but they try to not, like, they try to ignore it. You got alert. So we're gonna alert. Yeah, it's fine. Ah, you're the Komeiji sisters' pet Akasha yokai. I knew you had a habit of taking home corpses, but to think you'd come all the way to the surface. No. I've been real busy lately, but not for that. Plus, I have standards, you know. Bold words to say in my presence, but perhaps you just didn't think that hard about it. Indeed, you act a bit too contrary to your own feelings. Gah. It may be fitting for a Bakeneko, but openly showing your affection or hostility could easily create friction. Appreciate that you can experience my judgment before you get yourself hurt. Or there's a bad guy over there. You're all up. You're not gonna hit. The cat has dialogue? Okay, why? Well, that's the bonus condition met. So now we can next turn we can get all the rest of the dialogue. That was a pretty funny joke. All right. Oh, okay, that saves me some time. Recollection, Spring Attack S. Sure. Why not? How long has it been since I've seen you on the surface? I couldn't say either. It seems you've been managing the vengeful spirits without issue, but I haven't heard much from Old Hell. It would be nice if you could report what's happened to me from time to time. Sorry, but there's been nothing worth reporting to you. I admit some curiosity as to why you sisters have managed to adapt. This is an excellent opportunity, so why don't I have you tell me during my Danmaku judgment? Judge Eiki Shiki will now preside over your case. I see. So that was your intent. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, why is that Lily white? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something got kind of goofy there. That summoned Lily Black, but it was Lily White the whole time. No secret reveal. Alright, dialogue farm time. Oh, no dialogue with the ship. Aku not on board. No dialogue with the cat. Teehee, the Yama came up from hell to play with me. I'm not here for amusements, but this is a fine opportunity to offer you my teachings. Indeed, you're a bit too spoiled. So what? I've got 496 years worth of lost time to make up for. It is a good thing to get along with your family, but until you find your own role, you can't be called independent. I hope this judgment will be an impetus for you to change your attitude. Alright, let's go down the list. What an auspicious day it is, having been marked by your presence, Lady Shiki. A bald-faced lie at this point, Yukari Yakumo. Perhaps you should have said that when I first showed up. But regardless, I see you've been fulfilling your duty of managing the barrier without issue. Correct, I've forgotten nothing. Of that I can trust. I'm sure you've maintained the various barriers necessary to fulfill your duty. However, even as you meddle in more and more lives, your core remains unaffected by others. Indeed, you've taken on too much. Living while holding an attachment to everything is impossible for a single yokai. All the more so for a sage. Reevaluate your position before your paradox grows too large to bear. We can leave the scolding for next time, I think. Hello there, Miss, Jabba-dabba-goo. Jabba-daddy-goo-doo. I'm the Yama, not a demon lord. At least try to remember my name. You. Indeed, you're a bit too forgetful. But Miss Satori told me that forgetting things is important for living. That sounds like something she'd say, but forgetting even trifling matters can cause you to overlook something important. Things you've forgotten can still lead to unforeseen incidents, can't they? Okay, yeah. Good, you're willing to listen. Now accept this judgment so you won't forget these words. What do you think she smells like? Speaking of hell, those Higan crackers we had earlier were pretty good. You speak only of your immediate feelings, never giving anything any deep thought. Such a liberated way of life is certainly yokai-like. However, indeed, you ignore the topic a little too much. Oh, really? That is precisely the attitude I speak of. If you ignore my warning, you will accumulate sins without even realizing it. Repent here and now before you fall to hell. You smell like justice. Everyone else is scared of you, but as you can see, I'm always careful about what I do. Now, what can you possibly say to bring down a surprisingly hard worker like me? You're a bit too fond of yourself. So that's your angle! Pride gives rise to self-righteousness, and you'll hurt others without even noticing. If you call yourself a hard worker, then again, being in a redemption arc sounds kinda cool too. This is less pride and more narcissism. There is no saving you. All I can offer is a brief requiem as I send you off without suffering. Hold on a minute, it was a joke! I was lightening the mood! Ellie's dead! Got all these. Boat's good. I've heard about you. You're Bishamoten's representative. You know who I am. A yokai who hides their identity while acting as the object of worship for a temple tends to stand out. Recently, you've been taking your duties seriously, but I can't say the same for the past 1,000 years. I'm well aware of what I've done, and I intend to accept your judgment. Did you suppose that a lecture would be unnecessary if you admit your faults? But it's precisely that temperament that you need to reflect on. It seems you're prepared to face your karma and accept any consequences, but you go further than that and torment yourself in your thoughts. You take it on yourself to assign karma for your actions and have no doubt that you deserve suffering for them. Indeed, you're a bit too serious. That was a lot of words, Eiki. Being able to face the truth is a wonderful thing. However, doing so won't always lead you to a better life. Cool your head with my Danmaku judgment before you close off your own paths in life. That was heavy. From victory, I will grasp pride. Hold on, I want to see the move. I haven't seen this move yet. This is the Jewel Pagoda of Bishamoten. Gun. Bear witness! This will be added to the lecture. Yeah, I guess it will. An interview with the Yama, huh? I'm getting a pit in my stomach. I believe you were the servant of Bishamoten, correct? You were under orders to observe the yokai acting as his representative. Yeah, and because of that I was trying my best not to stand out. You say that, but your actions have more than stood out. You remained in the temple even when it was unnecessary for your position. It's clear that you have some complicated feelings about it under the surface. Indeed, you're a bit too clever. Shrewdness has a nice ring to it, but that can also be called cowardice. Sometimes it's important to put things into words. Reflect on my Danmaku judgment before you find yourself regretting it. Rat boy. Oh, you like to strut around on the surface, huh? You must have it so easy. I bet everyone's super respectful and shows you lots of hospitality, and you can just walk into any fancy restaurant and get a table instantly. Ooh, I'm so jealous I'm burning up. What? You gonna tell me I'm too jealous? No, you're a bit too unpleasant. Hey, who asked you? People are free to be as jealous as they like, but alienating yourself is a separate problem altogether. Be aware that you do not and cannot exist in a vacuum. Shut her down. Real good. So you're against Sokyo's Yama. What exactly are you so scared of? I've known of you since you arrived in Gensokyo. You aspire towards magic and offer advice to the Shrine Maiden, yet you also have a cowardly side. Regardless of how many others acknowledge you, you are afraid of seeing your own limits. The stronger the enemy, the more you hold back. Indeed, you're a little too lacking in confidence. I didn't mean... Self-confidence is quite literally trust in oneself. Without making efforts to know oneself, you'll never earn it. If you want your time here to bear fruit, accept my Danmaku judgment and reflect on yourself. That's straight from the PCB, Omake, actually. So my first job on Team Stick Up Their Butts is to fight the Yama? Great. Watch your language. Are you some kind of delinquent? What? Delinquent? Moving on, there's nothing wrong with having pride as a great yokai, but it seems you've been using it as a reason to distance yourself from others. In regards to which there's a striking difference in how you act towards those you are close to and those you aren't. Indeed, you're a bit too picky. Yeah, I won't deny that. It seems you don't appreciate the gravity of this. Excessive attachment can warp a yokai's life. If you wish to continue as a great yokai, then accept my Danmaku judgment and repent. Good, bad, I'm the gal with the gun. A ship phantom. If I had to classify it, you'd be a type of restless spirit. Yeah, and I guess that makes this the first time we've met, Yama. Spirits who linger in this world are outside my jurisdiction, and I'm glad to see you devoted yourself to the teachings of Buddha. However, I must balance that against your breaking the prohibition against alcohol, as well as your inability to restrain your yokai impulses. Indeed, you're a bit too weak to temptations. Well, I'm not asking you to deny your nature as a yokai. However, your half-hearted attitude will invite chaos upon those around you. If you don't want to live that life, then repent before my Danmaku judgment. Only a couple more. All of your past deeds are reflected in the cleansed crystal mirror. Wait, my past deeds? I see. You bear a heavy sin. You've betrayed your masters, killed your comrades, and now live only for yourself. Indeed, you're a bit too selfish. If you fail to address your sins, you are bound for hell without question. Can I get out of it? I'm trying my best to live an honest life now. Reflecting alone won't help, nor will regrets. You must face the sins of your past and be judged. But I already apologized to my old master and she let me off. She merely overlooked it. That's not the same as forgiveness. You're too quick to interpret things in your favor. A sin is not so easily forgiven. You should realize this. Heavy. If that's who we're fighting, we stand a chance. You're all pathetic, cowering in fear just because it's the Yama. Who cares if she sentences me to hell? That won't work on the great Remilia. I haven't come here to fight. It seems you only see what's right before your eyes. Indeed, you're a little too childish. Childish? Excuse me? You have a bad habit of thinking the world revolves around you. I can only hope this judgment will help you grow up a little. Time for a little carnage. I'm not scared just because you're the Yama. Going out to receive Celestials is a Shinigami's job, not mine. You needn't be on guard. But enough about that. Just the other day, you dragged the surface into a mess simply for your own amusement. Not only that, you fail to see the value of everything you've been gifted with, remaining entranced only by what you do not have. Indeed, you're a bit too selfish. Oh, we bet, okay. I am not. And sometimes one can limit their perspective by defining themselves before they know themselves. You cannot hope to improve if you resign yourself. If you wish to change your circumstances even a little, accept my judgment in good faith and repent. Let's kick this party into high gear. Alright. Alright, boys, it's fight night time. Let's see. Who gets health bar 1? Who gets health bar 1? You know what? I'm gonna give it to you two. I'm gonna give it to you two. You'll be able to do more damage down the line. We don't need a full power yet. We need the double bullseye. What's causing that modification? Oh, she has guard. She's guard level 2. Oh. You don't have Fury. That's fine. That's probably fine. That's probably fine, because Mailing will do about 3,000. We didn't Wrath or Valor, but, like, I think it's okay. How about a prayer? Okay. A prayer and a bless. Too much is coming from Dai. Dai can't, like, fund all of this. Dai can't fund all this. Alright. This should work. Aye. We lose 20% damage from guard. We remove that 20%. Yeah, to 26.99. Doink, doink, doink. Good. One down. So this is your strength. Excellent. Magical Girl level 3. Gain the effects of Magician level 6. Oh, so Flan has all of her skills already. Branch Calamity together with Remy and Devil's Contract. Okay. Mailing just needs her Scarlet Dragon level 2. Now, before we begin your judgment, you should keep your wills even stronger. She's throwing Danmaku while lecturing and doesn't miss a beat. I wonder, can she give those lectures in her sleep? Lady Shiki's words are infallible. Pay close attention to what she says. If you follow her advice, you should get a favorable judgment. Sounds like you know a lot about this, Akyu. I'm the child of Miyare. I've reincarnated repeatedly. I live at the mercy of the Yama. And between incarnations, you work under us. Yeah, that makes sense. If you ever did die, it'd just be... Kozuzu? I see at least one of you harbors misgivings about this arrangement, but it is one she wishes to maintain. She may be one of the few humans who truly understands the weight of life and death. The weight of death? Is that supposed to be a threat? I'm not scared at all. Even if you kill me, that's just a little nap. A newborn yokai and a fairy may not understand the meaning of life and death. An unfortunate state of affairs indeed. Life itself is unavoidable karma, and weighing that is the judgment of hell. Repent your ignorance in the trial of the 10 kings. Impassable, damage dealt minus 50%. Damage dealt is reduced by 50%. Damn! Well, that's fucking annoying. I have 2 bombs. If there was ever a good time to use a bomb, this would be it. Fury's not gonna get around that. Because she also has guard level 2, which means she's taking... that means she's taking 70% reduced damage unless I bomb. Alright. We've done it. We're gonna give a health bar to Ruma with Assault. But for now, maybe we slap your shit. Damn, look at that faith gauge. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, don't forget, streamer, if you click snipe, she gets stronger. Ooh. 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 Okay, alright. Those are big numbers. Those are big numbers. Do it. This much faith I can handle this. Let's keep this up and finish him off. Grant me power. In the name of the moon, I shall kill you. Wow. Oh, wind, guide me. $8,992. Honestly, I thought that would do a little more. But that's alright. Bunny doesn't have valor. Damn. Well, one could call this admirably enthusiastic, at least. I have some words for you. She's pretty cool. Oh, big dodge. Nice try, idiot. Alright, Ruma, it's your turn. Take a prayer. Double that PP. That was the wrong button. Cheer from Kozuzu. Sure. Yummy, 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 yummy. Okay. Salt. Now transfer those skills. There you go. Focus bullseye. Yeah. Yeah. Can we full power? Do we need to full power? Not really, but we can. Hey, if you can, why not, right? Do it. Pierce, it'll go through her guard, maybe. Probably. Who cares? Spleen Eater. Doesn't matter. Crackers! Justice. Behold our Danmaku and be amazed! This one's no laughing matter. Take that! Where she stops, nobody knows! Oh yeah, I'm really feeling it now. Can't see me? Great. In the hurricane. Alright, so this is going to do an unnecessary amount of damage. Whee! Whee! Carpet fire! I'm exhausted. So this is your strength. 13,000 damage. Damn! Next is the map attack. Did Kogasa just go to level 64? She did indeed. She's got that item that doubles her EXP gain, so she just got juiced. Jeez, trials in hell take forever. So we have to stay quiet and go along with that. Who would have thought dying would be so troublesome? Were you able to understand what it will be like to be weighed in the afterlife, if only a little? That was nothing, right, Sue? Anyway, if bad people deserve admonishment, then all humans should just go straight to hell. Humans to hell, you say? Medicine, you can't go around saying things like that lightly. I don't mind. If you're that insistent, I'm willing to listen. What evil do you claim humans have committed? What else? Humans torment dolls and then throw them away. That's why I have to free the dolls. I see. Then where are these alleged humans and dolls? Huh? Well, you can't answer. This is because you know only the tiny world around you. Those who don't know the pain of others can never truly care for anyone, let alone save them. No matter how much you shout about freeing them, you'll never bring happiness to those dolls like this. But, you're being rather harsh. Is this how Ayama admonishes children? All I wish is for everyone to lead a good life. In fact, it would serve the rest of you just as well to remember this fact. Human, yokai, it matters not. Without leaving your small world, you'll never understand the hearts of others. Turning everything into a sermon, you haven't changed. I'll say it as many times as it takes for everyone to have a good life and a good death. Now it's time for your judgment. Movement -2. Alright, hold on. Hit me with your best shot. I shall burn away each and every one of your sins. Oof. Ouch. Remy, get even from me. You'll see. Interesting. Alright. Who's next? Full power mode? Possibly. Ooh, I can. I want to give another one to Alice, I think, because she's level 58. And I want to give the finishing one to these two. So maybe I give it to you, because I want both of these characters. The faster I get Remy's super skill, the better. Dai has 2 more cheers in her. Yeah, that works. Alright. Okay. Confuse. Now, I'm pretty sure if I click confuse on this map, it automatically makes it so, what's her name can't hit me. Like, I'm pretty certain about that, actually. Can't do that. Now I can. Okay. Valor, yeah. You're good. You're good. Fury to get around the guard. Yeah. Purple mirror on the wall. Full power! Ho, ho, ho. Because of Eiki's ability, it makes it so anytime her accuracy is 50 or lower, it's guaranteed to miss. But Confuse halves the accuracy. So if she has 100 accuracy, it halves it to 50, which means Confuse literally prevents her from hitting you. This is your captain speaking. I'd like some support. Attack them from the air. Will you see your future beloved? Or will it be the Reaper? That's pretty good damage for no Valor boost. Aye aye, firing! Rain hell on him! Oh yeah! I still haven't been defeated yet. 15,000. Damn, Ross has got some fucking muscle. There be judgment. Huh. There we go. Looks like I'm in this fight for the long haul. Alright. Alright, let's beat her up. We don't have Fury, but we do have double Valor. Oh, baby. Sense Plus? Of course. Full power. Scarlet Weather Rhapsody of all humankind. This looks good to me. No Fury, but 17,000. This should be fine. This should be fine. You can't escape this fate. This, the Lord of the Night's magic. So normally this does about 13,000. So I just needed to do 8,000. Come on, match my temperament. The way of heaven lies in my hands. This is the power to unveil one's temperament. Accept it. Talk about a gunblade. Perfect. Perfect. What if she lives? Okay. She lived. Aye. You know what? If there was ever an opportunity right now, let's give these two the kill on this one because this is the health bar for it. Alright. Gain. You gained on yourself. You can cheer somebody. Well, cheering would be nice, actually. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna hold that, but that really stinks. A crit would have changed that, of course. However, crits can't happen because Valor is activated. So, crit mattered never applies when you Valor up. Turn into a butterfly. You've shown high spirits, but now... Cool. You withstood my judgment. I see you possess some pluck. You see that? That's persistence. Have you seen what you wanted to, Lady Shiki? Yes, that should suffice for today. Woo, we won! Stop talking nonsense. We still have to find Koichi, remember? Koichi? Did something happen to the younger Satori? Didn't we tell you? She went missing a while ago, so we're all looking for her. I see. That would explain why Satori Komeiji came to the surface. Forgive me, I've taken up your time without realizing. No matter, now if you'll excuse me, I'll be going. Hold on, didn't we tell you that we're helping too? Listen to us. I can't ask that of you. I've changed my mind. We're not done here yet. She pulled something out. That's the cleansed crystal mirror. It reveals the past deeds of those reflected in it. Were you planning to peek into our business with that? Do as you please, but I have nothing to discuss with you. That won't do. I can clearly see that you're troubled, yet you're refusing the help of these people. I'll use the power of this mirror to find a hint towards a solution. Are you gonna keep lecturing us? This is a good opportunity for you all as well. The deeds of your past will lay the foundation for your growth in the future. Does she never get tired of this? Just accept your fate already. I don't see us getting out of this. Now, mirror, bring these people's karma to light. Crystal mirror. Power down kills. When battling Eiki, units' power is reduced depending on how high their kill count is. Oh! Oh! Oh, the weight of our sins runs deep. Boost the opposing unit's power by 30 after battle. Okay. Hey, Lily, want to explode? Go over it. Let there be judgment. You are summoned to appear before the court. The sins you have committed, the karmic burdens you have accrued. This cannot be atoned for. Now I will sentence you in the name of the 10 kings. Your sentence will be the maximum penalty. Yeah, but like it's Lily. I'm out of energy. Bro, it's Lily. For fuck's sakes. What did Lily do? Alright, well. We can't hit her. Ooh, that pushed. That pushed, but I lost Valor for that. Is what I'd say if I didn't have a handy-dandy cucumber. There you go. You have no MP. And you just ran out of Valor. Yeah, looks good to me. Hello, Miss Jabba-Dabba-Doo. Miss Jagublio. The two of us can do this, Soren. Or I feel like I'm on full-on power. Fly. To be honest, I think you really have to try to actually exhaust your limiter. Spleen Eater. You really have to try to exhaust that shit. You get like 200. I won't give up. I can do something. Crazy shit. Man, that did a lot of damage. 15,000. Shall not falter in the face of this. One should know one's own sins. You cannot escape this verdict. She's blocking it. Reflections. Change your ways. Now it is time for the 10 Kings Judgment. She still has a persist active because she dodged like an 80% way earlier. Your sentence is damnation. I knew it. Lord Yadagarasu is invincible. This is your final warning. Kane with the steel chair coming in hot. I actually am curious about something. If I use oh shit, oops. So you won't attack me, Satori Komeiji. The cleansed crystal mirror reflects your karma regardless, you know. Ugh. Miss Satori! Lady Shiki seems interested in Satori for some reason. You heard her, didn't you? She knows the circumstances that led to the Komeiji sisters moving to the underworld. She doesn't show it, but do you think it weighs on her? I see. So that's what happened after you move. Are you satisfied? Don't you dare start telling me my business just because you glimpsed my past. What could you possibly understand about us merely by peeking into our lives? but I do understand. Even without seeing your innermost thoughts, your actions clearly bespeak your uncertainty and your impatience. An endless cycle of regret and self-hatred, an effort not to show anything on your face even as your attempts fail one after another. Burning with anxiety and despair, you nonetheless turn away the hands reaching out to you. Indeed, you've closed your heart. I didn't mean... What? But Mr. Tori can read minds. Reading minds and opening your heart are entirely different things. You should understand what that means, Satori Komeiji. It seems you wish to resolve this on your own, but... That's right, I need to be the one to resolve the issue with Koichi. I can read minds, so I should have been able to help her, but instead You've been trying to do everything yourself, huh? Did you think Koichi's closed eye was your responsibility? I've told you again and again, this is my problem. I have to be the one to solve it, but... I don't know what to do anymore. That's been bothering you this whole time. She got affected by the mirror. If I do this... Oh, I can pick! I can pick. Torubo! I'll be handling you before you can cause any more Torubo. Don't be causing any Torubo. Let me show you just what your mind has pictured. You look pretty smug for somebody having a fucking breakdown like 3 seconds ago. Ogu. This is beneath the dignity of a Yama. I did a lot for no real anything applied there. I probably could have applied something. You cannot escape! So I guess you were supposed to attack Satori with on the first turn, but if you don't, she's like, you better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. You thought you could dodge. You can't dodge this. Alright, I'm gonna finish with Alice. Can you hit? Yes. Can you hit? Well, you have Sense, so you're definitely gonna hit. You have Triumph. You have Fury. You have Fury. You have Alert. Unique. Let's see. You're a little MP bit short. Dream. You can cheer. You can explode. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I guess. Watch this technique. Ah! Boom. Alright, cheer on Alice. Prayer won't work. Bless won't work. Alright, Alice. I need you to finish her. Defeat her! I should have done it. Would have been funny. Time for some group therapy. Why does it cost 20 when the original move cost 1? I pray for misery, for your untimely demise, cause people like you make me so damn jealous. I think, oh yeah, okay, Parsi just flat out killed. Still not satisfied. Damn, I must confess you're strong. Parsi killed her dead. There you go. Rod of Remorse. We got through it. You've endured it well. That will be today's final judgment. You have my humble thanks for kindly pointing out our faults. However, I'm not really in the mood to celebrate. Let's head back to my home for now. We can all calm down over some tea. Stage clear. God, that stage took a lot longer than I thought. Alright. Well, it's over now, but we're approaching the 3-hour mark, so there you go. I'm beat. Never thought we'd have to fight the Yama. Just what we needed, an official from hell. She should just shut up and drag her butt back to Higan. So not even a great yokai can handle getting lectured by the Yama. I just don't like people nagging me. Speaking of which. Ow! What the heck, Ichi? You didn't even say your name yet. I'm surprised you two still have the energy for that after a battle like that. We're all tired, so let's head back to Aku's mansion for now. You'll get left behind if you keep walking that slow, Medicine. I know. Is Eiki Shiki's lecture still bothering you? Well, yes. It'd be weirder if I weren't bothered after she said all that. But was she right? Even if I free the dolls, will that not make them happy? I mean, it's true that I haven't met any of my comrades yet. I didn't mean... I wanted to wait a little longer before we talked about this, but... I think what you're misunderstanding the relationship between dolls and humans. I am? It's true that dolls have all sorts of things forced on them by humans. And sometimes that involves hatred or curses. Where's Parsi? Parsi? But even so, that doesn't mean the dolls are necessarily unhappy. Why not? They're just subject to whatever humans demand of them. Because dolls were made by humans, fulfilling the purpose you were born for. Even sacrificing yourself for it is another form of happiness. And the humans themselves are saved by the dolls too. They both need each other. So if I free all the dolls by killing the humans, then you won't necessarily bring those dolls happiness. In fact, they may even suffer for it. But if you really want to do it anyway, there's not much we can say. I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna keep going even after hearing all that. But if so, then what am I even here for? I finally left the field, but now what? I don't have anything anymore. Why don't you find a new objective then? How am I supposed to do that? I don't know anything about anything here. I don't even know how I'm to feel other people's pain, like she was saying. There's no reason. That's no reason to feel down. You can learn these things little by little. Didn't we tell you that before? If you want to learn about other people, then you're in luck. There are plenty of subjects to learn from right around you. But everyone's anxious at first, but as long as you keep relying on other people and being relied on in turn, I'm sure you'll mature little by little. We can stay with you as long as you're willing to have us. Sue says that's okay. Oh, you finally behaving yourself. Good, that's how kids ought to act. You mean act, right? Unzan says you didn't even say anything to her, so stop acting cocky. Anyway, we should get to Aku's house. They probably got the tea ready by now. Which one's Aku's house? It's that one. It's that gray little square. Ah, this tea really hits the spot. It's like my whole life was just so I could drink this cup of tea. Aren't you two getting a little too comfortable in someone else's house? Come on, Shizuha. Who wouldn't be exhausted after listening to a lecture that long? And while we're at it, I wouldn't mind a little massage. Leave it to me. I've always wanted to try acupuncture. No, wait. I really don't think an amateur should be doing that. I'd be happy to give you some tips on good pressure points for stiff shoulders. Looks like you've all settled in quick. Oh, Komachi, you and Alice's group sure took a while. We lingered a while to chat. I suppose everyone else is back now. That sure took a long time, just what I'd expect from Lady Shiki's lectures. She should put herself in our shoes. It's been nothing but lectures since we met. I'm sick of it! But only a Yama could offer such meaningful advice. She was a bit pushy, but you can tell she meant well. Yeah, exactly. That's why she's so popular in the village. Although sometimes she can get a bit abstract, leaving them even more confused than before. Yes, I can see that. I wonder. You look pensive. Did Lady Shiki bother you? Oh, Iiko, I wouldn't put it like that. When we were reflected in the mirror, I had the strangest feeling, like something was filling me up. It didn't show us anything about our past, though. Your past, huh? What's important is to take this opportunity to reflect on it for yourselves. Good work, Lady Shiki. Looks like they made tea for us. Why don't we sit down with them for a bit? While I do carry my own flask of water, I won't refuse such hospitality. But first, where is Satori Komeiji? Come on, you got even more to say to her? How rude. I was rather tense before, and I simply want to ensure I didn't say anything that would create cause for misunderstandings. Don't tell me that the Yama is worried that she went too far. Satori's sitting quietly over there. Alright then. She's over in the corner. Come on, cheer up. This tea they're serving is so expensive it's almost tacky. Although I can see how it'd be hard to enjoy after getting ripped into like that. But I'm sure Eiki meant all that as advice. Indeed, I thought it might help break through your current stagnation. Eiki Shiki, you still have more to say to me. You seem worried that you may have said too much. I'm not terribly bothered. Then it seems you won't mind if I continue our conversation. Speaking frankly, I think you should accept the help of these people in the Koishi Komeiji matter. Didn't you reveal your true feelings earlier? Then you don't know how you should proceed. Hold on now. There's no point in being evasive about this. I understood immediately as soon as I heard that. This whole time you've always been waving it off, just telling us you were fine. It's because you haven't been able to say it clearly that Oku and Oren came up here looking for Koishi, you know. Gurk. I understand. I have no choice but to admit it then. As it is, we alone aren't enough to find Koishi. That is an undeniable fact. It's also unclear to me what move to take next. Then it's easy. All you have to do is ask us for help, but even so, I have to be the one to resolve the matter with Koishi. Well, someone's stubborn. Pretty sure we already know why, though. And that's that. I appreciate your concern, but please leave Koishi to me. No. After seeing you bare your heart like that, there's no chance of us letting that happen. She's right. We're helping you whether you like it or not. What are you talking about? It's not that we do this for any random person. We're doing this because it's you. It's because we know that you're the one most worried about Koishi and the one who spent the most time mulling this over. Yeah, pretty much. We saw how much you care about your family back in the Yatagarasu incident. If you think we're lying, then just read our minds. Wow. I think they're serious, Miss Satori. Fine, I'll read their minds and that's not the point at all, is it? I've seen what's in their minds all along. Even if you can read minds, being able to accept it is another matter entirely. That will be true for your next task as well. Feelings don't change that easily. True, I can't say anything immediately. That's fine by us. Remember, we're simply offering to assist. If you think there's some part you feel that you have to do yourself, then do it. But you should probably tell us what's going on in more detail so we can help you better. Alright, in that case. Good. If that's settled, then let us prepare to leave immediately. We were headed to the northern woods. We should form a search party centered around the Pelican ship. My 1,000-league vision, Racen's wavelength, and Star's radar should be all be useful here. I can use my thoughtography too. All I need is a keyword to search for. Hey, I want to offer some input too. Then you must be used to this. They're all on top of things already. Yes. How reassuring. If only you could be so on top of things, Komachi. I'd rather just do things at my own pace, you know? But wait, were you serious about coming with us, Lady Shiki? Of course. How could I overlook someone in need? It's a good opportunity to see how things are for everyone as well. Come now, Komachi. Don't just sit there. Yeah. Just let me get a little more of that tea before we go. And now Komachi has been upgraded into a backpack. Paradise Court. So she has Price of Life now, which costs 56 mana. And she has... yeah. Cool. Eiki has Last Judgment. So she gained a new, stronger move here. And she's got Judge of Paradise. We know what that does. Get it together. All other allies than this unit deploy with plus 10 power. Yama's Wrath. Reduce the SP cost of Rage to 60. I don't know what Rage is. I think Rage is the one that does 500 damage to everything on the map because reasons. Judgment of Black and White 2. At 120 plus power, the attack of unit's most powerful weapon is set to 4,000. This effect applies to the unit's pair partner as well, and it won't apply if unit's weapon has more than 4,000. Oh. Wait, so that just makes your what? What's the point of that? Grants all allies accuracy rounding. For one turn, accuracy rates above 50 will round up to 100. Accuracy rates below 50 will round down. Okay, so so you can use Judge of Paradise for her, or you can use Judge of Paradise for everybody. It makes it so the most powerful weapon is set to 4,000, but like, it doesn't really matter because assist attacks aren't going to get that boost because they're not the strongest weapon. But all the strongest weapons are already going to have, so that's It's like, what's the purpose? What's the purpose? So you have ignore size. You lost P all, because of course you did. There you go. What do you do anyway? Ammunition based, huh? Okay. What do you have? You have Fury, Valor, Rage, Focus, Persistence, Sense. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. Your movement is 6. Ignore distance and ignore size. You know, all of her stuff can be point blanked. Honestly, shotgunning might be, like, legitimate for her. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, actually, like, actually shotgunning. Okay. Okay. Cool. Unavail. Okay. She was a new unit. Lily, I'm gonna need you to change your clothes, because you... There you go. Now she's all smiles again. Alright, so... now we need to do a little bit of, unit cleaning. Which means we are immediately removing these two. Okay. But you see, Eiki is a 3.5 unit. She's a 3.5 unit. I don't have enough for everybody. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Where'd medicine go? I swear to God, this same thing happened in the last playthrough too. 4.5 availability. What about Rainbow Marissa? I know. I know. Afterlife Witness. Where's Yukari? Fantasies Witness. That's pretty cool, actually. Reincarnation Karma. That's good. Chronicle Editor. Yokai Professors. That's good. Okay. Alright. Alright. Think, Mark. Think. Hi. Raymo. Who do I... Orin has been removed. Okay. Lily. Lily is all alone. Lily is alone. Oh yeah. Sunbeam. Pleasant weather. Drizzle barrage. Okay. Honestly, I think for one map, I'll put these two together to get their EXPs up. Sunny day! Neither of you have Excel. I'm pretty sure this next chapter is going to be one where Excel is pretty important. Not necessarily necessary, but important. And would you look at that? Nobody has Excel. Okay. You have Excel. You don't have Excel. Does anybody have Excel? Oh my lord. Okay. Yomu and Rin have Excel. Yeah, but they're on the bench. They're on the bench. Well, then take Yomu off the bench. Lily has Excel. She does, actually. Lily is unironically a good partner here for that. Next is gonna be a water-based shit show. Maybe we do some goofball shit. Maybe we do some goofball shit. I can't get Orin in there. No, I can't. I can't. Orin 2.5? Yes, she is. You have Excel? No. Why would you have Excel? You don't need that. Nobody. You have Excel. Of course you do. You're 2.5. You do. You do. Sacrificial doll. And Medicine just got fucking canned again, huh? Medicine just got canned again. She sure did. Ogu has a movement of 7. Okay, alright. Yeah, that doesn't really work that well, I suppose. But that ought to do. $30. 3 more. Assault is Excel. Assault costs 60 SP, and I have to do the bonus condition on the next mat within 4 turns. So not really. Satori. Oh, can I actually give you skills now? Oh, I guess I can. Recollection damage up. For units next attack, Recollection gains 50% damage dealt. When cast, attunement will affect both units in the pair. That's pretty cool. I think Revive Trauma sounds good. P defeat, break power limit. That's ammo based, but there will be things in the future for you. I don't know what I really need. You already have Predict. I'll just give you Belief. Whatever. That's fine. We can't use it right now anyway, but yeah, it's okay to get that set up. Change. You know, every time I see the ship there, I forget why it's there. Alright, cool. 71%. Concert tickets. What is Oshira-sama, actually? Tell me. Oshira-sama, wrote in as Oshira-sama, is a household deity worshipped in the Tohoku region. It is worshipped by carving the faces of men, women, or horses onto sticks of mulberry wood, then dressing them in cloth robes. They are then typically placed in a home's kamidana, a miniature household altar, or tokonoma, an alcove for displaying art. As previously mentioned, Oshira-sama has been worshipped around Tohoku since long ago, but was more recently popularized by author Kunio Yanagita's Tono Monogatari. There is a wide variety of beliefs and stories associated with it, and its nature as a deity is incredibly diverse, but we won't be covering the details extensively here. One notable tradition is known as Oshira Asobase, or Oshira play, in which the young girl carries Oshira-sama on her back while playing, or in Itako, blind spiritual mediums hold Oshira-sama while dancing and reciting ritual text. From a modern perspective, Oshida-sama's appearance can seem quite eerie, bordering on the occult, and the primitive nature of its associated ceremonies certainly enhances this impression. In addition, worshipping Oshida-sama comes with quite a few prohibitions. Oshida-sama is said to dislike eggs and meat, and offering such items can invite misfortune. Same with halting a ritual part way or even just performing it poorly. In that sense, it is viewed as a vengeful deity, deserving of reverence and fear in equal measure. As far as Toho goes, it's brought up by Suwako in Hiso Tensoku. Despite its dark image, she references it in her victory quotes in a pretty casual way, which pretty much explains her entire character right there. In Fantasy Maiden Wars, it is an equipable item, handled with extreme caution. That's the thing that Flandre is holding. Wow. Okay. Surprise Danmaku Best of 3. A private Danmaku battle held in the human village. Beyond just being a battle of Danmaku, it was a competition to see who could surprise who the hardest. A unique battle that emphasized Danmaku's more playful side, though considering the only way to check if a team was surprised or not was for them to admit it. The whole thing was pretty slapdash, not unlike a game between children, really. Yeah, but it was fun. Secret Base. A location unique to Fantasy Maiden Wars refers to an ice island floating in Misty Lake. It was created by Chirano to serve as her and Dayose's secret base, and originally had a little igloo on top of it to be their house. It would normally melt quickly during the summer, but regular maintenance keeps it intact. Chirano keeps a collection of frozen frogs and preserved fruits there, among other odds and ends. She keeps a cushion of leaves out for Dayose's sake, but she can't do much about how cold it is. Regardless, Dayose appreciates the sentiment and keeps any complaints she might have to herself. It's unclear what the two get up to indoors, most likely chatting about their favorite hidden playgrounds, comparing hidden treasures they found, or exchanging info about what they consider to be top secret info. They're definitely not playing guessing games about who each other likes or anything like that. After all, why would they need to guess? Every once in a while, some cruel, heartless monsters wander by and turn part of the island into shaved ice. Okay. Sanbando. A shop in the human village. This year marks the 8th they've been selling disc-shaped toys. They seem to be playing with their using a special device, those they aren't common in the human village. Oh, okay. So Sanbando is the group that made the game, chat, and that store that I visited in the Kogasa chapter was that. That's cute. Mystia's food stall. Mystia, despite being a yokai, has opened a grilled lamprey stall. She started it quite recently around autumn of the 120th season. Yeah, I know when that is. Though she originally only started it by putting yakitori stalls out of business, according to Aya, it's become a hotspot against Oka's purveyors of odd foods, and business seems to be doing well. They serve high-quality food and sake, with Aya even daring to bring Suika there to share a drink. Even 5 years on, into the winter of the 125th season, the stall is still going strong, so Misty is clearly doing something right. While that something might include giving people night blindness to hawk her lampreys as a cure, or just swapping them out for eels and loaches when she needs. Her reckless behavior is borderline fraudulent, but comparing all this to, say, Wriggle's insect protection racket, you have to admire her business acumen. Incidentally, there's a strong possibility that Tay is running the management side of the business. As mentioned above, the stall opened up during the 120th season, which just so happens to be the same year POFE occurred, and by extension, when she met Tay. Even at the time, Tay was the one who suggested she started a business. Tay is another character opposed to her animal buddies getting cooked up, and when you consider her background in scam and sakas, well, regardless, when Mystia's stall appeared in the 125th season, in the manga Oriental Sacred Place, she revived the legendary sparrow sake for a limited time. It was, by all accounts, real sparrow sake with all the same effects as the legend. Check out Chapter 13 for more details. A commendable business effort, well received by all known customers. It was pretty refreshing seeing Rainbow and Marissa visit Misty and just chat, no fighting or Danmaku or anything like that. All true. So true, so true. Blazing Star. One of Marissa's spell cards first appeared in Imperishable Night as Blazing Star and then in Imperial Missing Power as Comet Blazing Star. In Grimoire Marissa is described as Marissa firing the Master Spark behind her like a rocket. Due to her admiration of shooting stars, Marissa's spells often include astronomical terms, particularly stars. She also has a whole suite of spells inspired by her signature Master Spark. Blazing Star is one of the few cases of her combining both allusions to stars and riffing on Master Spark, with the other notable example being star sign Dragon Meteor. Spell without sign names in front often strongly represent the character using them, so we can assume that Blazing Star is one of Marissa's most important creations. Cool. Grilled lamprey. Grilled lamprey are lampreys that have been grilled. What else can I say? I've never tried one before. Lamprey belong to the superclass of Cyclostomi, characterized by their large jawless mouths. Most people find them grotesque. While not particularly common, lamprey are highly nutritious, and Japan has a long history of eating them. It must be noted, though, that although they sometimes called lamprey eels, they're actually not related to eels at all and taste nothing like them. As far as Toho is concerned, lampreys are most well known as one of the main dishes served at Misty's food cart. Working on the old folk wisdom that lamprey are good for the eyes, she gives people night blindness before selling them the remedy. Very shady indeed. We can extrapolate from this that how lamprey tastes is inconsequential to Misty's business, and she's never really given her thoughts on them. Probably for the best, really. Aya said they were good. Naturally, Fantasy Maiden Wars introduces them as equipment. All those nutrients make them the perfect pick-me-up. The taste may not be for everyone, apparently, but they all seem to be enjoying it. Isis. An FMW exclusive plot element, a system devised by Patchouli for repelling intruders from the Scar-Double Mansion's great library. It deploys Dawnmarker from gems in one of 5 different colors installed throughout the library. EASYS stands for elementally activated Sokomadayo intruder system. Sokomadayo, really? Basically, it's a magical home defense system activated by shouting, "That's far enough," which is what Sokomadeo means. As the name suggests, it employs Danmaku using the 5 basic elements. Essentially, it takes advantage of the interactions between each element to propagate magical powers around the system, using gems as the vertices, resulting in an automatic release of Danmaku. By positioning these vertices in the optimal locations, they form an impenetrable automatic defense system. Or so Patchouli claims, at least. Originally, the system was intended to create Danmaku as a byproduct of cycling energy around, but part of the system was damaged due to an earlier incident. See the Sakuya route for more details. Because of this, Patchouli is having Kurumi stand in to assist in the Danmaku deployment. Easis is pronounced like Aegis. Oh, is it? If that sounds familiar, you might be thinking of a certain shield from Greek mythology, but that one's spelled Aegis. To put it simply, we couldn't make Aegis work as an acronym. We thought about something like Absorption Emission Gongyu Interaction System, but no matter how we workshopped it, it just didn't quite work. Ultimately, we decided to go with the Isis because it let us fit that Sokomadeo into the name. It just really felt like something Patchouli would shout at the protagonist rudely barging into her library, you know? Incidentally, Patchouli has never once said Sokomadeo in any official Toho work. I'm glad they did research on that, because I wouldn't have known that. Fairies. The embodiment of nature itself. As manifestations of nature, they exist whenever nature exists. They appear human-like, but are fundamentally different creatures. They have short lifespans, will immediately reincarnate into the same form, and do not require food or any other substance. Each individual fairy differs wildly from the next, but most are mischievous tricksters. Some, like the Scar-Double Mansion fairy maids, actually take jobs, though they're not very good at them, while others live completely solitary lives. Some are small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, while others get to be as tall as a human child. With such diversity, it's tempting to suggest that not even the same species, but they all share the same fundamental roots as embodiments of Gensokyo's nature. By the way, given that they don't have the families per se, they also don't have typical surnames. While English speakers typically write names like Sunny Milk or Lily White separately, in the original Japanese, they're actually notated like a single compound world, i.e. Sunny Milk and Lily White. The homes of fairies blend into nature and cannot typically be found by humans. Marissa visited the 3 fairies' house once, but that's because they invited her. Fairy domiciles, in manga and other media tend to have typical house-like shape to them, but maybe that's only because it's the fairies viewing them, and a human wouldn't see it that way. Okay. Scenario chart, spell card table. But you can't actually click these. Music. Welcome to the world of Fantasy Maiden. This is Iba's, one of the music directors. To commemorate the occasion, my first liner notes would be the title theme. I imagine creating something like an anime OP, but somehow it turned into this hot-blooded, straightforward arrangement. I have fond memories of showing this to the other staff members when we all first met on the web. How many years has been since then? This is a pretty long game, but I hope you'll stick with us to the end. And if you ever get tired of playing, you can come check out my notes. Well, how many songs are there? There's a lot. There's a lot. Goodbye, Akyu. Alright. Job's done. Oh! Ayya! Oh! Alright, chat. Well, that was 3 hours. Oops. So, we are approaching. What are we approaching? We're approaching We're approaching the chapters. What chapters? The chapters. Oh, the chapters. That's right. They're coming. They're coming like a cannonball to the gut. But they have to be done. But we're going one chapter at a time here, boys. As you can see, some of these chapters take a long-ass time. Combined with me getting dialogue, watching every single animation, blah, 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 blah. But that's fine. That doesn't matter. There will be more. There will be more.